Hello, welcome to another episode of Orotalks. Hey, we kept to our promise, so this is every month. This is February. Hey, February month of love, Abby. But just calm down first. I'm not talking about love first. And this is going to be the first time I'm introducing someone. I'm having a guest on the show. Yay! I'm clapping. I beg. I hope you are clapping there too. And with me in the show, yeah, Sam. Ta-da! Sam, you're welcome to the show. Yes, I think one of my friends that will be watching this video now, she will say, Oro, you too like man. She will say the first person you're bringing to the show is a guy. Like, well, Sam has always been there. We've come to do business together. You know, in the course of business, you exchange contacts, and I found something really interesting about him. And don't worry, that's going to be our topic. We're going to be talking about memes. What can memes actually do for you? Memes are jokes. You see on the internet, you see all those funny write-ups, all those short clips, videos that makes you laugh. You actually find them very more in Twitter. I don't even know why I've not joined Twitter. Maybe after this video, I'll go and join Twitter because that's where we get most of it from. Yes, so memes is it shows expression, our emotions and those kind of things. And you know the way the country is now, apart from that, it's something everybody wants to. Not everybody anyway, for myself, but I want to always be laughing. So I always look forward, or I always look to get or to see write-ups that are funny. It keeps me going, and I like sharing them bumper to bumper, like on my status and everything, because I also want everybody to laugh. So yeah, I want to ask Mr. Sam to you, because he's always a fan of that kind of thing. Even him, he goes wide for the memes and those kind of things. So I want to say, how do you feel sharing memes, and what is pushing you to always want to share it? What is that drive behind it? Because I also want to let us know what you think about it.
Okay, memes for me, it's an expression of myself. Okay, I wake up every day. The first thing I do, I pray, I post memes.
Exactly.
It's a routine I normally do on all my social platforms, like normally. So I think that's why you brought me to the show, because I always post memes. Okay, so why I post memes? Memes followed a trend. Like, it's what's happening in the country. It's a medium where youths, we, like, you know, the young tender ones, try to express ourselves, you know, bring up topics, bring up, you know, memes bring a platform whereby shy people, the popular people, celebrities, and nobody can actually, you know, express themselves out, and people will laugh about it, take it serious, and express themselves in a very neutral manner. Okay, it helps in explaining different scenarios, you know, stunts, music trends, public trends, sports trends, and what have you. So I think memes is a topic whereby we as teenagers, we as young adults, will be able to express ourselves mostly and explain why this thing is in a true, is at vogue. Okay,
I think I really get what he's saying, because something like me, like you just say when you wake up, the one that really made me, that really got me, say when you wake up, you pray, the next thing he wants to share memes, or he wants to check for one new one or the other. Exactly, that's it. But you know, I've always wanted to ask, Bam, how do you feel? Because sometimes I notice that even you on your own part, you post some of this, should I call it adult memes, because there are some that you know that this is so wild when it comes to sex, of which nobody should be shy about that or something, because we are not kids, I believe. So how do you feel sometimes when you post those things? Do you think of people's reaction, posting all those ones that are funny, that talks about sex, this, that, and the rest?
Okay, and first of all, memes, it's not about you. It's a write-up. Some memes come with videos. Some is just somebody that just opened Photoshop and just edited what he felt about a particular scenario. So it's not about you. Now, okay, you should know about your contacts, for example, you know, people that you have on your social media platform. So you should be able to know what you post. Another important thing is it can be actually sarcastic. Okay, you know, it means a particular thing, but it can be a joke.
But
someone can interpret it.
That's why sometimes we will say that hey, don't look at my post, whatever you want to read me into it.
So sometimes I put the 18 caption so that you know it's not meant for kids, for adults. You might not be able to understand some memes because you know it has different meanings. sometimes I post memes and somebody asks me, what does this mean? You know, it actually sounds funny, but it doesn't know the meaning.
Meaning,
Okay.
exactly,
Yeah,
yes.
so sometimes.
Yes, especially that 18 part, like when is this for adult? Like for me, I just feel everybody on my list, they're all adults. Who is below 18 on my contact? Sometimes I think about it because I want to actually post it because I know it's explicit, but I want to actually post it. Should I say explicit? Is it the right word? I just feel it's adult something, but I want to post it. But I just feel there's no one small baby that will be looking at it. So, and over time, I've come to realize that everybody on my list is some people that know what's up, that are over 18, that check all those things. Yes. So I think at this point now, what I want to ask now is that, so I think I've asked you how it has affected your life anyway. Yes, of which you know that this memes is something that came from mostly from, yes, it's from social media. For me, it gives me that relief because I'm this kind of person. I always want to be happy. I feel there's a lot already going on. So sometimes looking at those things, watching those short videos, funny videos, it gives me joy. I won't lie to you. Yes, God gives me joy, but another thing that keeps me going, especially in this country, now this part of the world that everything is going so abnormally. Sure. Whether it's normal or anyone, but we move. We move. Yes. So for me, it gives me something that I have to relax to. Let's not even talk about the whole health part of it because, you know, I think laughing alone when you are happy, it gives it relieves stress for you.
Yeah, sure.
The way there's a way your body just, I don't know, it's not magical. Is it doing me like magic?
Yeah, normally it's a stress relief. It helps relieve stress when you're laughing, when you're happy. You know, it educates too. Let's just you know, for example, like some trend, I can bring one or two trends that came up that can actually educate you. It gives people a brighter light about things that actually happen in the country,
even if it's funny.
Yes,
even if it's funny.
You know, it actually makes some sense. You know, in the write-up, except it's, you know, abusive and it's an insult, but it's actually educative when it comes to that part.
I agree.
It's a mode of expression. Everybody knows about that. It makes people happy. It's educative.
Yes.
You know, it's a fun way of actually expressing yourselves. There are a lot of content creators that use memes to express themselves.
Yes, even for businesses.
Yes.
I saw a business, an advert. The business were using this something like a joke, and it's a message. Yes.
It's a message. You know,
so
you put up with funny clips and a write-up, and once you have a funny clip and a write-up, wow, it goes long.
So I think I have a question. So do you feel like it's just going to be like, is memes just for youths? Because what I'm saying so is that because generally I think there's a report already that 70% of youths in the world, they share it. So do you think the older ones, because it looks like more of a youth thing, so do you see that sometimes when you see some adults don't want to share memes, do you see it as anything? Does it not tell you that we are still low, or our sense we are just being this kind of joke kind of people and we don't take things serious, even if we know that we are that we are just trying to laugh about and be happy?
Memes gives a message out to the public, whether you're an adult, whether you're a baby, whether you're old. You know, it gives an expression out, a message. Yes, sometimes there are slangs, sometimes there are words that are not spent, but you should also note that even adults do post memes. They copy from someone's status, or they screenshot, or they get a message. You know, as far as there are also motivational memes.
Yes, exactly.
You know, I have a lot of older contacts that always post motivational memes. Sometimes they are funny, but what's most important is the message that gives, the message you're trying to, you know, disseminate. Whatever you're trying to, if you're trying to motivate someone, if you're trying to make someone laugh, if you're trying to just, you know, extend the trend.
Yes, and even entertain people. Yes.
So in our society today, we have these norms of okay, later I've gone out of, you know, extinction, using cell phones, you know. No, there are people, content creators, that actually go deep in developing these memes, professional memes that are eye-catchy, with messages, with slangs. You know, they promote the youths against social vices. You know, a lot of social vices out there. So it's not just for the fun. It's not just about the laughter. There's a message beneath.
Yes, exactly.
So,
exactly. So even the adults, you're not supposed to frown out it and don't look at us like, okay, yes, I understand. So we have been talking about memes and everything. Now we already know that even social media, memes comes in. Why memes comes in? People use social media for, what they call it, for businesses, to communicate with loved ones that are far. And what is really interesting about it is the part of the whole memes. And now we know that it has a way to help us more in our life. By even us laughing alone, that's a thing of joy. We also know that there are also some bad side of it. Should I say bad side of it? Some sides that are not really what we know that is supposed to be cool. Yeah, for example, now you see, okay, I think Mr. Sam, I think you have to share some things about that.
You know, there's a lot of things that circulate. There's a good and the bad.
Yes.
Actually, you know, there's a deceit point in times where someone is actually giving a message that deep down in himself he doesn't do such things. You know, the spelling aspect of we youths. You know, I made mention about the latter part being distinctions. Like, you know, it
sometimes
it
might
doesn't
be
promote an educative mindset for we the youths. Especially when you see the spellings, especially when you see a message that is supposed to be disseminated in a very professional manner, but it's turned to be a funny nature. You know, I can date back to COVID-19 era, and so many times I was trying to pass out things that are very educative, that's supposed to prevent a lot of things in the societies. But because of these memes, the way it's being addressed, the way the words are being put in and stuff like that, it can be also misleading.
Yes, and some people might not really understand
the information that you're trying to disseminate. It's not professional conducted way. It's actually misleading. So every good thing has a bad thing.
And some people find it like it's being abusive. Sometimes when some people see a write-up, they feel that somebody is trying to abuse them.
Some people take it personal.
So that's it.
Sometimes can be sarcastic.
For us that we know that anything we laugh about, but some people, you know, people with different how they take things.
You're actually talking about somebody. Everybody just feels your message is directed to
that person.
Probably
they feel bad, especially when they are guilty in that aspect.
Probably someone that's actually doing that.
Especially maybe your ex or those kind of things.
It's a society trend that happens. It might be happening to you. It might be something you just see. It might, you know, there's so many angles to it.
So sorry, just to because our time is getting up. I just also to add. Let me just put this whole love thing. That's why sometimes I saw one writer say, "Don't go join." I think a particular girl, she went to go and post something that's supposed to be funny to her, but her boyfriend happens to see something like saw it on her status, and it caused the relationship a whole lot. You understand? So now Valentine is coming. I beg, please, for those of you that are in a relationship that knows how to do, just be careful. Don't be like us. I will come and be shared without.
I want to chip something in. You know, we're all adults. You know, relationships not for kids. You know, from 18 above. Okay. So. That trend of saying my boyfriend is online, no, I want to post something. You know, if you're dating someone, the person has to
Valentine people, now.
The person has to understand you. You understand? So you're posting a message. Sometimes it's about you. Sometimes it's not about you. But sometimes we take it things too personal. Please post memes. I post memes all the time.
I swear, we're not tired. And let's just be laughing. I bet if you want our contact, we'll give you our contact so that you start looking at our status and be laughing morning, afternoon, and night. Yes, it does. We should just do everything in moderation. But I will not laugh in moderation. No. I want to always be laughing in high pitch. Yes, thanks for being my guest today. I really appreciate it. I think just short notice and I was able to, you know, now we know the funny thing about us that share me that we can communicate easily. I think we should have an association, maybe naturally. Maybe we'll tell our President Buhari to allow us have that one. Let's have an association. So thanks for being on the show with me.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoy what we have all said, and I hope you start sharing memes. Please add me to your contact or let me add you so that we'll start seeing each other's funny write-up and start laughing. I think in this life, like we said, the whole world, things are going, as in just this part of the world, this Nigeria we're in, so many things are going up. We just have to ease everything and relieve that whole stress and just start laughing. Just be like me and be laughing. Laughing is my hobby. Sharing memes is just a job. A job is a job. Please subscribe to this channel. Like our page on Facebook, Orotalks on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, and as well you see our handles on this video, so you can see Mr. Sam's handle on that, so you follow him on Instagram. You can even have his number if you want him. You can chat him also, that you can start seeing funny videos, and I trust me, you are going to enjoy it. So bye bye, and keep laughing and keep smiling and keep laughing.